It is time. Yes! I feel like doing a spin. That was not a good spin. I tried. Hi, I'm live. How are you? We are live. How you doing? It is certified personal trainer Mary Beth Rockwell coming to you from the Next Fitness Thing. This is the Next Fitness Show. This is our weekly YouTube party. So thank you for joining us. We are live every Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's in case you're checking us out on the recording and you'd like to know, hey, when is this show live? Each Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Hope you'll join us. Joining us as always live is our CEO here at TNFT and the executive producer of the show, an amazing human being, Alexis Craig. Come in and say, hey, Alexis.
Hey.
It's you and me holding down the fort today. We don't have a particular guest, but we do have a jam-packed show nonetheless. So the first thing we're going to get off the ground here is we have a really cool new feature coming to our walking classes. Our Step Into Fitness walking classes are very popular here at the Next Fitness Thing. We've got a new feature we're going to unveil that is going to tie in quite nicely to our next Step Into Fitness walking challenge, which is coming your way soon. So stand by for news for all of our walk stars. We love you. And then we'll have our stretch and move of the week as is customary, so movement opportunity. We're going to go into a plethora of announcements. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're watching this show and you want to check out the Next Fitness Thing, I think like half of the classes and upcoming events we're going to be having are free to anyone. Hi, how you doing? Great opportunity for you to check us out. We'll fill you in along the way there. We'll have a tip to kind of tie things all together at the end, and that's going to be it. So hello and welcome to everybody who is with us live. Please feel free to chime away in the chat and drop your comments. And of course, please make sure that you've liked the video. Do it now, please. The earlier in the show, the better to get us out there and get us noticed. And with chats popping already, I like it. Okay, Erin and Sharon Byrne say hi, and Jennifer says, hey, y'all. And awesome to have you with us. And if you're checking us out on the recording, you can still chime in on the comments too, and we hope you do, because remember, comments can win you something on Freebie Friday, which we're going to have a winner coming up a little bit later on today. All right. So I think that's most everything. I do want to remind you, if you do want to find your way to us and you haven't yet, I like to remind you, you go to thenextfitnessthing.com and you'll find all of our classes and find out all about our trainers and upcoming events there too. That's the place to go. Also, our Facebook group is open to everybody. You don't have to yet be a TNFT member to join that. So facebook.com/groups/the Next Fitness Thing to join us there. I think that's it. All right, Alexis, we got a big show, so I think we need to get down to some really happy business here. So this is an exciting development that we have coming, and this is a nice boost for all of our diehard TNFT walk stars, as I refer to our walking piece. So yeah, how are you feeling about today? It's pretty cool.
I'm honestly nervous, excited, like all the feels.
People are like watching like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. What is this? It's gonna be cool. So let me just preface this by saying we do our walking classes, in case you're not familiar with TNFT walking classes, our Step Into Fitness walking series is what we call it. And they're audio classes, so the trainer is in your ear, you got some music, we have some chatter, and some of the classes are a little bit more outcome-based, pace-based, so to speak, and then the other ones are a little bit more chill, and you just go at your own pace. We play games and things like that. But this is going to bump up our walking experience. We are unveiling a brand new in-class cardio pace planner for this upcoming challenge. It's called Visualize Your Success Walking Challenge. It's going to be 2 weeks, Monday through Thursday, starting on May 12th, running through the 22nd, and we'll have a whole bunch of information on this, so stand by for news. If you want to sign up, you can go to thenextfitnessthing.com/visualize. That's where you'll find all the deets. And so let's talk about, Alexis, you've got a little slideshow for us, basically, to show us what the in-class cardio pace planner, I'll get that out, is all about.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, so first thing I want to tell you is what I'm showing you today is kind of like the mock-up, and it's not actually the real thing. You're going to have to take the challenge to see the real thing. So I'm just showing you what the wireframe looks like that we're basing everything on.
Cool.
So as you know, when you take our, well, as you may know, I guess, when you take our walking classes, we invite you to do different paces. So we'll invite you to go slow, fast, like slow, medium, fast, max, essentially, right?
Yep.
And sometimes we say go whatever pace you want. And so what this is doing is giving you a way to visually see on your screen what pace that we're asking for you to do right now. And we're also giving you a map of the entire class so that you can see what paces are coming up in the class as well. So I'm
you
going to
know
give
what
you,
to expect that's coming at you, right? And you just
yes,
glance at it. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. So I'm going to give you an example right here.
So don't be
And
fooled. The trainer is still going to be giving you reminders along the way. So we'll definitely have you covered there, but you can look at this at a glance and we'll break this down for you. So if your screen is green, this is meant to be a slow pace, which is just a mosey, just like a window shopping pace, just basically a warm-up pace in most of our classes. Or yeah, so it's green for slow. It's kind of like a traffic light almost.
yep.
So it's a nice chill pace. And
And
you see,
go ahead. Will you tell us about the timers?
I was going to shout out the name of the class that's on the screen because this is a brand new walking class coming up for us that we're unveiling as well. So the timer, yeah, so it's going to be running along the bottom of your screen. You'll have a progress bar. And then each segment will change to pace. The yellow one is going to be the medium pace. And then the orange one is going to be a fast pace. And then the red one is max, like everything you got, basically a sprint. And then we're going to keep track of all the times. We have a dotted line at the halfway point of class. So if your trainer forgets to shout that out to you, like you have a visual reminder. So yeah, here we go. There was a yellow, that was medium, and so on and so forth. And I just had a thought and it just went away. So Alexis,
because I stopped the music.
Oh, I know what it was. Some people are visual learners and some people are verbal learners. So to this point, we have had all audio feedback as far as the walking goes. If you're more of a visual learner, this is going to be right up your alley, because you will be able to see at a glance. Now, I'm going to put a caveat on this. You don't want to be like this during your entire walk. You do need to be aware of your surroundings. So you can glance, though, and you can get an easy breezy shot of where you are in the class, what pace we are in now, what pace is coming up the next time around, and how much more time do we have in this segment?
Yeah, exactly.
So you can just peek and then get back to what you're doing, okay? Because when you're looking down, by the way, that messes with your posture, which we don't want.
Good point. Excellent point. Excellent point.
Right,
so some things I want to point out here. One is when you see where it says MED for medium, the timer right there will be a countdown timer that will be actively changing, and that'll be the amount of time left in this section. Meanwhile, in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see over here, that is the amount of time left in the entire class. And you can see this arrow right here that's kind of showing you where you are along throughout the entire timeline of the class. So right now we're showing you medium. I'm going to show you fast.
I love this. And the music that's going on behind you, that is going to come into play in that class, the name that was on the screen. This is a brand new walking format for us that we're unveiling with our Visualize Your Success Walking Challenge as well. It's called Music Motivation Walk, and your paces are going to be matching up with the beats per minute of the music that you're listening to. This is a game changer if you like to walk to the beat, and it's going to be, so this is like a left, right. That's a fast pace. So that's about roughly 120 beats per minute, which is a pretty decent clip, right? And you can dance if you want to.
Right.
You can leave your friends behind.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, exactly. So the beats per minute corresponds to the steps per minute. So we're expecting that, if you're the kind of person like me where you can't even help walking to the beat, where you're like left, right, just like what Mary Beth was saying, then that way you'll be essentially at fast pace. All you have to do is follow the beats of the music, and there you are at fast pace. At least for most people. Don't get me wrong. Of course, you got to follow your own body cues and that kind of stuff.
Yes. So
Erin says, I'm dancing.
Woo, love it. And if you are trying to get started with a regular walking program and you just can't quite find the motivation, and you're not with the Next Fitness thing yet, you need to be with us for this, especially because it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be that beat can be extra juju to get you going a little faster when your energy is flagging and whatnot. So we're really excited about this, and we hope you will join us for our Visualize Your Success. Now you know what the name is about, right? Visualize Your Success Walking Challenge. That's where this came from.
Visualizing your walk right here on the screen. Meanwhile, Aaron's in the chat saying, Max Pohang!
Max Pohang! Yes, for those of you who are not familiar, we have what we call our walk star vocabulary in some of my classes. And occasionally somebody will make a typo when they're typing in our group chat in the class. And sometimes the typo word becomes a word in our vernacular. So Max Pohang means you're going full tilt boogie. And I forget actually what Pohang was supposed to be, but we incorporated it into our words. So we're fun that way. We're funny that way. All right. Well,
Jennifer says, love this new development. And I asked them, what is everybody's favorite walking class? And we have one person saying true crime or book club. Nice.
More on those to come a little bit later on.
Also, one vote for brain teaser and one for would you rather. Everybody likes the games.
Yeah. Shameless plug, I'm going to be leading the brain teaser walk 25 class at 5 p.m. Pacific time today for those of you who are live. So I hope you'll join us. And yeah, this is going to be, hopefully we're going to get some new peeps to check us out. And we want to thank everybody who is with us right now as a TNFT member. Without your support, we would not have made it this far.
Yeah.
And we couldn't make this happen. So
agree. And huge shout out to Kevin for building it.
Kevin, our chief technology officer, I always say chief technology officer, CTO, is awesome. And we have more on Kevin to come in the announcements as well, by the way, team. We're jam-packed. So I think, did we cover all the bases that we would need to on that one for now? We're going to...
I mean, I think so. Honestly, you're really going to have to take that class to get a chance to see what it's all about. Yeah. But it's an exciting development, and I hope that you guys will join that challenge so that
we're really excited about this one. Yay! Okay, movement time. It is our stretch break, so we'll move along to that. This is in mind because one of the events in the 17 bajillion events we're going to be talking about during this show. This weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, as we're live, in fact, will be our final events in our May the 4th Be With You 5K program. So to this point, we've had a 4-week training program that a lot of our peeps have been throwing down some miles and some steps and some sweat, and it all culminates in these special events this weekend in honor of May the 4th Be With You, sci-fi theme for the movie that we're not going to get in trouble mentioning. But this is to help you warm up for the 5K. This is a leg swing. So we have a couple of different versions of this one. And we want to shout out, Alexis, shout out the source where you got this video so everybody knows.
Huge shout out to Soaz Massage in San Francisco for this awesome video demonstrating this exercise. And you guys are awesome and we really appreciate the video. Thank you.
Yay. So this is to warm up your hip flexors, aka your Soaz, by the way, going back to the name of the entity that's letting us use this video. Forward and back, you're bracing your core so you're not arching in your back ideally too much because you don't want to put too much stress on your lumbar spine. But you want to, if you're doing this with us, and I hope you are, how about switching legs?
Good idea.
Okay, I'm seated right now. I can't do it, but I could get up and do it, but I'm not going to. I'm just being honest.
I'll get up instead.
All right, you're doing it this time? Okay, sweet. Thanks, Alexis. So yeah, you can hang on to something. If you have good balance, you don't necessarily need to hang on to something, but you could. And if you need it, please do. And it doesn't matter whether you're a walker or a runner or whatever the case may be, hips need openings. So even if you're not, this is a good thing to do when you're seated in general. Just get up out of your seat and move your hips, right? So, all right, this is the side version. So imagine if you're familiar with soccer or football, it's a soccer kick and it kind of comes across the body. That's kind of the way I envision this a lot. So you're going outer hip and thigh, inner thigh, getting this version as well. It's good to get all the angles so you get your hip joints nice and loose and primed and lubricated and ready to rock a 5K or whatever you happen to be doing, or going back for another round of an hour of work, if that's the case for you. It's good to move your hips. So keep them lubed. All right. If you're doing this with us, please switch sides. Thank you. Alexis, anything else on the leg swings that you'd like to call out?
I honestly love this move. In personal training, I use this move a lot.
Yeah.
And I also personally do this move a lot, and especially if I'm about to go for a walk or run. And especially if I'm having some tightness in my lower back, or if I'm kind of one of those days where I just wake up feeling kind of tight, this just has a way of letting it go, especially because it's not a static stretch. It's really dynamic, and it kind
Right.
of has the swinging, swooping action, just has this way of letting my hips kind of say, ah, okay, I guess I should let go right now.
It also gets your blood flowing too, and
Totally.
gets you ready for that too. And tight hips can lead to, as Alexis alluded to, some back issues. So keep your hips as mobile as possible, and your back is going to be friendlier in that case. All right. So moving right along, shall we get to the move of the
Let's
week?
do
That
it.
was no pun intended. We're bringing back the lovely and talented Veronica. And Veronica is going to show us a power skip. I love this move because any move that makes me feel like a kid on a playground, sign me up. It makes it more fun this way. So Veronica's got a nice soft skip going. Notice her arms. She's lifting her. This is something I do this with a lot of my personal training clients in real life as well. And 9 times out of 10, the first time I ask somebody to do a power skip, the same arm and the same leg go up. This is how we walk, right? Opposite. So all you're doing is just adding a little bounce to that. You do not have to jump on this one, by the way. You can kind of fake out power skip and come up on the balls of your feet if you don't like to jump. If you can jump, great. It's good to learn how to jump softly and quietly and safely to help you protect your joints. But I love that move. It's a great cardio move. It is a great overall warm up, and especially before a 5K, nice little cardio bump for you. So, and it's fun.
Yeah,
Let's bring
this
Veronica back. Yes.
to me, this is one of those moves where I think this is fun for the exact playground reason. It
Yeah.
reminds me of being a little girl and just being like, yay, it's recess. But at the same time, actually, this move is really, really good for teaching you the fundamentals of absorbing impact.
Yeah.
And so being able to land toe ball heel and take off from one leg and land on one leg so that you're building your durability and your calf strength and the strength of the arch of your foot. And those things not only translate to better walking and running and better fitness, it also, your calves serve as a pump that brings the blood back up from your feet. So building this strength into your calf muscle will help you with your cardiovascular health overall in a multitude of ways. So
and you'll notice when Veronica's landing, her knees are soft. She's not locking out her knees. That's a common fault that I see in some of our classes for some peeps. Who, by the way, again, if you're not familiar, if you take a class with us at the Next Fitness Day, you have live class. That is, you have the option to turn your camera on. It's not mandatory. It's optional. But we trainers give adjustments with love to help keep you safe and get the most out of the workout. But yeah, I see some people landing with locked knees when they're jumping sometimes. It's to keep your knees just like springs underneath you. Just soft and quiet and yeah, boingy, boingy, boingy. It is that kind of day today, isn't it? It's fun day. Okay, so get your power skips in, and we're going to be talking about the May the 4th be with you 5Ks coming up very shortly. But I think we're going to segue into the announcements in general. And one more time, let's loop around back to the brand new Visualize Your Success Walking Challenge. So we talked about that new cardio pace planner. That's going to be a game changer, I think, for a lot of our peeps. It's going to be easy peasy to figure out where you are in the class and what's to come. The URL is on your screen. Again, the nextfitnessthing.com/visualize. If you are a TNFT member, you do get discounted price on our programs. Remember that. So you're special and we love you. So you get a little discount. So do check it out. That is, again, going to start on Monday, May 12th. Mondays through Thursdays will be the live classes. Yes, they'll be on the recording for the replay library as well if you can't make it live. Okay. And then next, it is the May the 4th be with you virtual 5K. Erin is in the chat. Erin is on our screen right now because she is styling. She's our TNFT swag model. And
Hi,
she
Erin.
is, yeah, we love you, Erin. May the 4th be with you 2025 5K pullover hoodie. And Erin looks so adorable in everything she models for us. And the smile is just the best. So yeah, you can get your swag merch.thenextfitnessthing.com if you want that commemorative hoodie. And then the 5K events, 2 of them, I am going to be making a Saturday appearance tomorrow. I'm very excited. I get to lead the Saturday, May the 3rd version of the May the 4th be with you 5K. The lovely and talented trainer Kathy Rodriguez will hold down the fort on Sunday, also 8 a.m. Pacific time. And that is going to be officially May the 4th. That's like the real for real sci-fi celebration. We encourage you to dress up in costume. Just make sure it's a safe costume, no Darth Vader mask you can't see out of. I said the character. And then, you know what? I have a George Lucas story that I'm going to tell in the class when I teach it tomorrow. So stand by for that. It's a fun little kind of for my radio past. It was a juicy little story. Not juicy, but it was exciting. Erin says, OMG. All right, so please join us, and you can go to thenextfitnessthing.com/May the 4th. It is not too late for you to sign up and join us for that 55-minute classes, either Saturday with me or Sunday with Kathy. Or if you're up for both, you could. Okay, then next, I mentioned the swag. Okay, we're good there. True Crime Walk is also, we mentioned that we have some free events. This is not one of them. You need to be a member to join this one, but this is with Anna, team leader Anna. She's going to be hosting that this coming Sunday. So this weekend, right? May the 4th. Also,
cool down walk after your 5K.
Yeah, there you go. So a great opportunity for like an easy, active cool down recovery, which is nice and feels good when you've been pounded on yourself. Maybe in a 5K, that'll be 1 p.m. Pacific time with team leader Anna, and you can discuss various cases and investigations. And I know there's a lot of people that are real deep into that stuff. So if that's your jam.
Jennifer said this is one of her favorite classes.
Oh, nice. Okay, Jennifer, we're so glad you're digging it. And Anna, I'm sure, is as well. So so you can join us. That is on our live TNFT class schedule. If you are a teammate, go get it. And if you're not yet a teammate, become one, please, if you want to be in on this. All right, next. Goals Walk! Yay! Goals Walk is Monday. Goals Walk is Monday. We do this every single first Monday of every month, and our running joke is we tend to like, what's coming up? What did we forget? Goals Walk, but it's a great class. So I don't know why it just kind of like is a blip. It's just, honestly, I think it's just because years flying by so quickly, and it's just like every month seems like it's 2 weeks to me. So it's just like, is it time for Goals Walk already? This is one of the free classes that you can join us for if you are not yet a TNFT member. I always preface the yet. This is what's called an all access class. So if you are not yet a member with us, you can go to thenextfitnessthing.com/goalswalk, get information, get signed up in our app, in our platform, and you get to join this 25-minute, this is one of the no pressure classes we were talking about earlier. We have some slow, medium, fast, max, Pohang classes, and some of them are just come as you are and move as you please. This is one of those. And then during our time, we help you plan goals. They don't have to necessarily be health and wellness goals. That's mostly what we focus on, but sometimes it's like a relationship goal or a professional goal or something like that. All the goal setting steps really apply for this. So you can learn how to get yours and get ones that you can achieve, right? So again, if you are new to us, go to thenextfitnessthing.com/goalswalk and check that out. And 3 live classes every Monday, first Monday of the month. One with Alexis, one with Casey, right? And then one with me. Yeah, cool. Okay, next we have, oh yes, well this is a thing now. This just launched this past Monday. This is my latest workout, baby, my Kick Up the Fun Box and Burn Cardio Kickboxing Challenge. We've done 2 classes live so far. We have the 3rd one today and a bonus class today for those of you who signed up at the premium level for this challenge. The Saved by the Stretch class is coming at you right after today's Punch, Kick, and Lift class. That'll be live at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Yes, on the replay in case you can't make it live, but try to make it live when you can, because there's just a flippin' blast in this class. You don't need any prior kickboxing knowledge to do this. We break it down and make it easy to learn, and then we build from there. So it's not too late. Get in on it now, though, because it's 4 weeks and we're about to close out week number 1. So the nextfitnessthing.com/box and burn. That's A-N-D, burn. Okay.
I just want to say, if anybody's having FOMO about the stretch class that is coming up after the actual kickboxing class, because that's what the premium members get. If you want to upgrade to it, send me a DM and I will give you access.
Yes, that's awesome. We would love your company on the premium levels, and you get swag included on those as well, by the way. And if you join at the premium level, you get a one-on-one virtual kickboxing lesson with me.
Ooh.
I'm floating that out there. Okay, next. We said we had some news about our Chief Technology Officer, Kevin. This is that news. Kevin has for many years been a participant in the AIDS Life Cycle Ride. And if you're not familiar with this event, it is a bike ride from San Francisco to Los Angeles. So Kevin, this is, by the way, this one coming up, there's going to be in June, is the last ever AIDS Life Cycle event because they're sadly doing away with the event. So we want to send Kevin out with a bang. So we're going to have a benefit cardio party for him. It is free. There's another free class for you, online workout and fundraiser. That is going to be next weekend, Saturday, May 10th. Alexis is leading this one, 10 a.m. Pacific time, and we're going to have Kevin involved in this, having a chat. You can ask him questions about the event, things like that. So we'll talk more about that when you come. You can do any type of cardio you want. You don't have to necessarily walk or ride. You can do your thing. And if you want to find out more on that, go to thenextfitnessthing.com/AIDS Life Cycle. We want to raise a whole bunch of money, and that money goes to the corresponding AIDS organizations in San Francisco and Los Angeles, by the way. So heck yes. Then next, dang, we're loaded up. Also next weekend, you have 2 free classes next weekend, team, by the way. We're giving from the heart this month. This is Mother's Day yoga. So Casey, the lovely and talented yoga instructor and trainer Casey, will be looking for you. This is going to be the free all access, another one, Mother's Day yoga event. This is a lovely, gentle, restorative yin yoga. You can bring your mom, you can bring anybody you like, and you can get a nice, restorative, relaxing yoga class under your belt for the weekend. 5 p.m. Pacific time, yes, is the time, I believe. So yes, thenextfitnessthing.com/Mother's Day is where you go. Everybody's welcome for that.
The hearts are shooting in the thing for this one. Nice.
And then the last thing we have, this is not a free class, but you want to be a member to be a part of this too, is our walking book club. We do this every month, and Casey again is a busy lady this month. She is holding down the fort for this month's book club, and it is a 40-minute class. That'll be Sunday, May 25th, 1 p.m. Pacific time with Casey. The book is on your screen, The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. They made a movie out of this, so you might be familiar with that. And it's by Marianne Schaefer and Annie Barrows. So you have till May 25th to get a hold of the book and then do your reading or listening if you're an audiobook person. And we have the links to the books on our website, thenextfitnessthing.com/book club. I want to shout out bookshop.org, who we've partnered with to get some links to help out local bookshops rather than some big behemoth that will remain nameless. So we want to support the local bookshops. So when you buy through them, they get the profits. So we really want to help them out. Okay?
Jennifer says she just started this book and it's a very interesting read. Awesome.
Yay. Okay. And reminder, in case you hadn't heard, Alexis is guest hosting this for June. I have the audio book and I'm partway through it. I got to hurry up and read it before the library takes it back because I got it from Libby. So, okay. And then I think all we have left is Freebie Friday and our tip that we're going to talk about very shortly too. Man, we got a lot into this show. So if you would like to be a winner on Freebie Friday, we'd love for you to be a winner on Freebie Friday. All you need to do is comment on any of the videos that we plop here on this YouTube channel from the end of the show today, as we are live Friday, May 2nd, until the following Thursday. We spin the wheel, we find a winner, and rinse and repeat. We do that from week to week. All right. So get to commenting. We'll put your name on the wheel if we see your comment, and we will. And then we will see who wins. All right. So spin and win, and and it goes to Donna D. Dang, Donna D. All right, dang, Donna D. Congratulations, Donna D. We love you, and you're getting some more free swag from us, lady. All right, I love it. And Donna D actually won the prize that we did in one of our recent walking challenges as well, right? So
that's true.
Yeah, so Donna D is building on quite the swag. Okay,
and then we love having all your support, Donna D. Thank you for being so involved in everything.
So you deserve all the things. Okay, and then let's circle back and grab our tip for you this week, because it kind of ties in. It definitely ties in with the launch of our Visualize Your Success Walking Challenge. Music means movement. So if anybody is with us live in the chat, we'd love to know what type of music you like to work out or move to. And we try to keep a decent variety of things. We have various sources for our music, and we try to keep it fresh. And if there's something that we're not playing, we know that you're interested in us playing, maybe we could put it in. So let us know. But yeah, what kind of music, Alexis, is your jam whenever you like to work out?
I honestly have a variety. It depends what we're doing. I
Yeah.
mean, if I'm gonna put on something in the gym to work out or something where I'm gonna do my strength workout, I usually want something that has a steady beat, so that way I can kind of tie, like I said, I always tie my movements to the music, whether I like it or not. So I tend to pick something right in the 132 beat per minute range, and then
Yeah.
that's usually what I do.
Yeah. I mean, 120 is like if you know 120 if you think about it, it's 120 beats per minute, there's 60 minutes a second, is 2 beats per second. So if you think that rhythm in your
Right.
head, it's like doom, 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 doom. That's a decent walking pace, I think. And that's generally where I do the majority of my walking, is about that pace. And then whenever I go to like more
120.
power walk pace, I pick it up a little closer, 130, even 140. I do like to work out to, like, it's got to be something dancey with a beat most of the time, unless it is, of course, yoga or meditation, in which is like something ethereal and kind of ambient and chill and calm, and yeah, no lyrics to distract me and things like that. So
I'm giving you a beat right now.
all right. Hey, this might be a good time to dance us out. Let's keep this music playing. All right. So
All right.
that's a wrap, I think, for this episode number 65 of the Next Fitness Thing. We are now eligible for Social Security. So thank you very much for sticking with us all this time. Thank you to everybody with us live in the chat, everybody watching the recording. Alexis, and well, we love you so much for keeping this thing rolling. And everybody, we heart you very much. We heart you. And we will wrap it with a high five. Seal the deal. Boom. All right. And do you want to let this play out, or you want to bring in the official theme music? I'm fine either way. I'm kind of digging this right now. I'll even get out of my chair, but all right, there's the official theme music. So it seems more like a closure on that one. All right. So, well, that was fun. Please come join us again, and we'll do it again every week. All right. And let's dance. Music makes me lose control. Big ol' hug. See you next time.